Yo, what's up, YouTuber? This is Angry Tom Tom channel, and today this is my first day of um, playing my trading my funded account. As you can see, I trade using a trade station platform. You know, all these beautiful are using a trade station platform, and this is my account number. Right? Let me focus it. Right? That's my account number. That's my profit for the day. Well, there might be a fees later on, maybe about like I don't know, $50, depending like how much you trade. All right. So as you can see, this is my funded account. Right. Yep. There you go. And there might be a there's a futures account, and this is the instrument that I'm playing with, the ES, which is the mini S&P, and the euro, and the Nasdaq. Number 2, number 4 is the Japanese yen. The next number is British pound, and the Australian dollar. Today I trade the emini and play a little bit in British pound. I think that's it. And this is how the market is performing today, and I'm gonna tell you how I win this. First, I was looking at the the euro market, which is the daily. As you can see, it drops down a lot, and at first, before I trade, I always check the forex factory, to see the sentiment. I'm just looking at all the news. This is what I do. I apply the filter here. Then there's like nothing really important today. But there's news for the euro that the investor confidence, it's like going down, because the forecast is 6.1 and it is 5.2, and this is the euro news went down, so you want to go short on the strength, right? Well, you gotta confirm with the technicals. So this is what happened. I'm using the technique, using like, if the previous day are lower, then I will short the market, and as you can see here, if you see the low, right, it's around 1.966, right? So immediately I draw out I draw the line. That's 1.0966, right? So every time it's trying to touch this, it went down. As you can see, this is the moving average of the 9 EMA exponential moving average. This is the 20 moving average, and I think this is 50, and this is maybe, I don't know, 200 or 100. So the strategy is to short. I'm just showing the line of the previous high, the previous low, and this is the middle line. So your target might be like around here, right? This is the distance between this and this. So let me draw a line. I mean, I did not trade this one, but I want you to know my thinking process, right? Let me move this, right? It's about the same distance, right? It's about the same distance from here to here, so that's what happened. But I didn't have the chance to trade this, because when I look at the news, and it went down already. I trade like around, I don't know, so like 8 p.m. it went down like this, around 8. So I don't want to take the trade. I'm waiting for the strength, because the stock market of the US is not opening yet until 8:30, I think. So I was trying to wait, but I also see a S&P market, which is this. You want to look at the daily first. You want to see the bigger picture, right? And if you see here, it's inside the previous day, the ranges, right? So but at first went down on this moving average around 3311.93. You know, there's the moving average, if you can see those blue line. Yep, but 311 or 3310.50. And then I'm going to the 60 minutes, right? So around 8 a.m., which I'm gonna show you, there's a 7 a.m. here, right? So there's an 8 a.m. here. I was trying to buy on here, and then I lost, and then I keep buying, and I went up, you know. So I win like, I don't know, $700 or $800 immediately, you know, because I know there is a bottom right here, and it is touching this 200-day moving average. So I believe that this is just like a pullback, you know, from the as you can see, there's a support right here, and there's like another support with the 200-day moving average. That's the reason I'm like going long, you know, even though on the 15 minutes when below this previous low, which is around 3,320 and 77, as you can see here, right? If you pick the previous day, this is daily chart. The low is, yep, 3,320.75. That's where I'm drawing the line, you know. You can look at all this pattern, you know. You can buy like around here, you know, or around here, but I myself, I always buy when it breaks this, you know. I'm also looking at the 4,000 tick chart. I'm not looking at this actually. I was looking at this when I was trading. There's a 4,000 tick bar. Let me move. Let me show you what I mean. So before the market opened, the market was like in the downtrend. Right? There you go. So basically, this is like, this move is like around 50%, right? So the 50% of this is around this. If you see my finger, you know, so this is the like the 50%. It is testing this 50%. Once it got back to this, I was buying, you know, because I got stopped out like around here. So I buy it back, you know. I was looking at the price action earlier using this amazing dumb trader, you know. Whenever it's trying to go down, it just reject, and it keeps bouncing like this. Now it went up, it never go back down. So I was too early that I bought like around here, and then I got filled. My stop got filled. I lost like around $140. But then when it went up like this, then I bought around this area again, you know. Like I was buying around here, right? When I got stopped out, I bought it again, and then I was waiting, you know. I was waiting for this move up, and then whenever it's breaking, I put it back again, because this is the 50%, right? And the market has not been opening yet. So if you see the time, yep, that's the right, that's like around 8 a.m. I bought it before the market opened, and then once the market opened around 8:30, right, as you can see here, it went up like this, you know. Went up, you know, 8:30, went up like crazy, you know. So I'm just moving my protective stops. I mean, or I just, you know, let it go and let my profit run until it hits around here, which is around 3,325. You know, I take profit here, and then I take profit here. You know, I take profit twice, and then I did like I did buy again, I think, and then I did short, and I lost like 3 times. You know, I make like stupid mistakes that I don't have to, and then it keeps going up like this. So you have to see like the retracement as well, you know. I like trading using this 4,000 tick charts, as you can see here, right? You can imagine yourself, this is like around 50%, because this is the median between this low and this high. You understand, right? So this 50%. That's all I'm liking, on the short term chart. And I was looking at this. This is just like a pullback, So every time it 1 2 3 4, and then it retrace like this slightly medium candle, and it hits this moving average. I will be trying to long, especially after it makes this low. Usually it has like a lot of support like around here and here, so this is a low risk for me. I think this is a low risk. It's not a bear's market. If it is a bear's market, the chart would not look like this. The chart will be like, there's this, the price will be below this yellow 200-day moving average, and it will looking like this. It will go down like this. But in this case, it's still above this, and it's still like going up, the line. And I'm using this pivot table just to see if the market is changing. Actually, you can like short around here when it breaks this previous low of the previous day. If you short, you also make money, but then after that, like, when the market open, it keeps going up. So so I mean, you can make money either way, but I think it's more to the long side because of this higher high and higher low pattern. That's all I did. Like most of, look at this. Look at this. It's still live right now. And this is the euro that I'm telling you about. This is the investor sentiment. When the news comes out, it just like broke down like this. At first it broke down like this, and then it's going up until around like 10, and then it sell off again. This is the British pound. It's like this. It's still kind of weak, but not too weak. So this is kind of like sideways, or it's still kind of weak but not too weak. And this is the chart. I was like short around here. I got filled, so I didn't make any loss on this trade because I was like shorting like around, I don't know, around here and here. I short twice, only make like, I don't know, less than $200. And I make a lot on the S&P. So thank you for listening. I hope you enjoy my content, because I believe this is like really, really useful. And always look at this news before you trade. And because in my funded account, you gotta have like a low drawdown. There's like a rule that you can go like, lost like more than like $1,000, like, so and you can also, I mean, you can have only 2 lots in the beginning, because I got the $50,000 account to play with. So I mean, yeah, this is my first day, so I was lucky that I won. I mean, like, I'm sure you guys are excited, using this. The downside about using this, like, I have to pay like $100. Yeah, $100 for the data life account, because I usually play like gold. As you can see, I didn't pay the data feed for the crude oil, the gold one, so I didn't get the data feed, because I don't want to pay like $300 in the beginning. I want to make money first, and then when I get comfortable, when I take my profits, I might, I might pay for 2 data life, like 2, because this has like a different exchanges, the crude oil and the gold and the S&P and the currency. It's all like separate, like, separate exchanges. That's the reason why. Thank you for listening. I hope you have a great trading day. Okay, I think my profit is around $825, because I trade too much. This is my gross profit. So thank you for listening. Don't forget to subscribe. I will put more quality content. And I think I was trading from 8 to around 10:30 or 10:40, like 10:30. So yeah, but about 2.5 hours. I mean, I don't have to trade that long. Actually, I can trade like within an hour I can make this much, you know. But I did trade, so it's my mistakes. But I still make money anyway. So stay strong and always question everything. Don't forget to subscribe. Angry Tom Tom channel. Yeah.